over 60 for seeds that can harm your health, and for you should eat everyday senior health tips. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to the nutrients and toxins in the foods we eat. For seniors over 60, the right seeds can help protect your heart, stabilize blood sugar, and keep joints healthy, while the wrong ones can quietly damage your liver, spike inflammation, or even increase your risk of certain cancers. It's a shocking truth. Not all seeds are safe for daily consumption, especially as our metabolism slows and our immune system becomes more vulnerable. Today, we're going to start with the 4 most dangerous seeds you should never touch, and then I'll reveal the 4 that you absolutely should eat every single day to stay strong, mobile, and mentally sharp well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. Let's begin with the ones you should avoid, moving from the risky to the most dangerous. Number 1. Apple seeds. Most people don't think twice about swallowing a seed or two from an apple, especially if they're in a hurry or enjoying the fruit whole. But apple seeds contain amygdalin, a compound that can release cyanide when metabolized in the human body. While eating a few seeds by accident won't kill you, the danger comes from regular consumption, or in cases where seeds are crushed, chewed thoroughly, or juiced with the apple. Cyanide interferes with your body's ability to use oxygen, leading to dizziness, weakness, and in extreme cases, organ damage. Seniors are particularly at risk because even mild oxygen deprivation can worsen heart conditions, memory issues, or existing respiratory problems. Historical medical reports have documented poisoning cases in people who regularly consumed blended apple seeds, mistaking them for a harmless part of whole food diets. For older adults, this kind of exposure can lead to cumulative toxic effects over time. Better tip: when making fresh apple juice or blending apples into smoothies, always core them first. Removing the seeds is a quick step that dramatically lowers your risk and protects your long-term health. Number 2. Bitter apricot kernels. These small, almond-like seeds are found inside the hard pits of apricots, and while they've been promoted in some alternative health circles as a natural cancer cure due to their amygdalin content, the truth is far more dangerous, especially for seniors. Like apple seeds, apricot kernels release hydrogen cyanide when digested, but in much higher concentrations. This means even a small handful can trigger symptoms of acute poisoning, including nausea, vomiting, confusion, low blood pressure, difficulty breathing, and in severe cases, seizures or death. For an older adult whose detoxification systems, particularly the liver and kidneys, may not function at peak efficiency, the risk of toxicity is dramatically increased. Scientific studies have repeatedly debunked the health claims around these kernels, showing that these supposed anti-cancer effects come not from the seeds themselves, but from unrelated compounds in a balanced diet rich in fruits and vegetables. In fact, the European Food Safety Authority has set strict limits on apricot kernel consumption, warning that eating more than just a few kernels in one sitting can exceed safe cyanide exposure levels, especially for vulnerable populations like seniors. Real-world cases include individuals ending up in emergency care after consuming them daily as part of a misguided wellness routine. The danger is amplified when these kernels are sold raw and unprocessed, as cooking can reduce, but not eliminate, their cyanide content. Unfortunately, many people over 60 may be drawn to these kernels because they are marketed as ancient remedies or immune boosters, tapping into a desire for natural solutions. But in reality, they are among the most toxic seeds you could put in your body. It's important to remember that nature produces potent toxins too, sometimes as a defense mechanism for the plant and our bodies, especially as we age, may no longer be able to tolerate even small, repeated exposures without consequences. The signs of low-level cyanide exposure can be subtle at first: fatigue, headaches, poor sleep, or even mild chest discomfort. Over time, however, these effects can compound and lead to more serious health issues, particularly for those with heart conditions, respiratory diseases, or metabolic disorders. Better tip: if you enjoy apricots, stick to the sweet, juicy flesh and discard the pits entirely. The real health benefits of apricots, like beta-carotene for vision, potassium for heart health, and fiber for digestion, are all found in the fruit itself, not the kernel. Avoid products or supplements that contain bitter apricot seeds, and choose whole fruits or trusted dried apricots instead to support your immune system without risking your life. Number 3. Castor beans. While not typically found in the average kitchen pantry, castor beans sometimes appear in ornamental gardens, imported herbal remedies, or mistakenly consumed by people who confuse them with edible legumes. For seniors, the risk they carry is not just high, it's extreme. Castor beans contain ricin, one of the most potent natural toxins known to science. Unlike the cyanide in apple seeds or apricot kernels, ricin works by shutting down the body's ability to make proteins, which are essential for every single cell to function. Even a tiny amount, just 1 or 2 raw beans, can be enough to cause severe poisoning or death. Symptoms often start with abdominal pain, vomiting, and diarrhea, but quickly progress to dehydration, organ failure, and respiratory distress. For older adults whose bodies are less resilient to sudden fluid loss and organ stress, ricin poisoning can be fatal in a matter of days. The danger is compounded by the fact that ricin has no antidote treatment, focuses only on managing symptoms, and survival depends heavily on how quickly medical intervention begins. Historically, castor beans have been involved in both accidental poisonings and deliberate poisonings due to their high toxicity. And there have even been documented cases where seniors were harmed after consuming homemade herbal brews that unknowingly included crushed castor seeds. In some rural or traditional medicine settings, the plant's leaves or seeds are used without recognizing the inherent danger, making it crucial for seniors and their caregivers to identify and avoid them. Even handling raw castor beans can pose a risk if the seed coat is damaged, allowing the toxin to enter the body through small cuts or abrasions. Unlike many other seeds, there is no safe small dose for castor beans. They are purely poisonous in their raw form. The irony is that processed castor oil, a safe product when manufactured correctly, is widely used in medicine and cosmetics. But it comes only after careful industrial detoxification. Raw seeds, however, bypass this safety step and retain all their deadly potential. Better tip: if you grow ornamental plants or receive dried seed arrangements as gifts, learn to recognize castor beans and remove them immediately. For those interested in herbal remedies, only source products from trusted, certified suppliers, and never attempt to prepare castor seeds at home. A single mistake with this plant can be irreversible. Prevention is your best and only true protection. Number 4. Ackee seeds. While the ackee fruit is beloved in parts of the Caribbean and West Africa, its seeds and even its unripe flesh are among the most dangerous plant-based foods you could encounter, especially for anyone over 60. The seeds contain high levels of hypoglycine, a toxin that disrupts the body's ability to convert stored sugars into usable energy. In mild cases, this leads to sudden weakness, dizziness, and nausea. But in severe cases, a condition known as Jamaican vomiting sickness, the result can be rapid onset, hypoglycemia, seizures, coma, and even death. Seniors are particularly vulnerable because the aging body's glucose regulation is already less stable, and many are managing conditions like diabetes or heart disease that make sudden blood sugar drops far more dangerous. In regions where ackee is a traditional food, it's well known that the fruit must be fully ripe and properly prepared before it's safe to eat. The bright red pod must open naturally on the tree, and the toxic seeds are always discarded. Unfortunately, in other parts of the world, imported ackee products, especially in frozen or canned form, have occasionally bypassed safety checks, leading to outbreaks of poisoning. For older adults with slower metabolism and potentially reduced kidney and liver function, the hypoglycin toxin lingers longer, causing more severe and prolonged symptoms. A major concern is that the early signs, such as mild vomiting or fatigue, can be mistaken for food poisoning or a stomach bug, delaying urgent medical care. Once hypoglycemia sets in, the brain and heart are deprived of their primary energy source, which can be catastrophic for someone over 60. The tragedy is that many cases of ackee seed poisoning are entirely preventable with knowledge and caution. Even experienced travelers have fallen ill after eating improperly prepared ackee during cultural experiences or in street markets abroad. The seeds themselves are never safe to consume in any form under any preparation method. Better tip: if you ever try ackee fruit, make sure it's from a reputable source that follows strict preparation guidelines and never eat the seeds or unripe fruit under any circumstances. When traveling, especially to tropical destinations, familiarize yourself with local food safety customs and err on the side of caution. A single bad serving can turn a vacation or a regular day into a life-threatening emergency, particularly for seniors. Number 1. Flax seeds. For seniors over 60, flax seeds are one of the most powerful nutritional allies you can add to your daily routine. But their benefits go far beyond the popular headlines about omega-3 South. These tiny golden or brown seeds are packed with alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid that plays a critical role in reducing chronic inflammation, supporting heart health, and even protecting cognitive function as we age. Unlike fish oils, which can sometimes cause digestive upset or interact with certain medications, flax seeds provide a gentle, steady source of anti-inflammatory compounds while also delivering a remarkable amount of soluble and insoluble fiber. This fiber combination not only helps maintain healthy digestion and prevent constipation, a common concern for older adults, but also aids in controlling cholesterol and stabilizing blood sugar levels, which is vital for those managing type 2 diabetes. One of the most unique compounds in flax seeds is lignans, a type of plant polyphenol with antioxidant and mild phytoestrogen properties. Research has linked lignans to a reduced risk of hormone-related cancers, such as breast and prostate cancer, and to improved vascular health by enhancing blood vessel flexibility. For seniors, this means better circulation, lower blood pressure, and less strain on the heart. But there's a crucial detail many people overlook. Whole flax seeds often pass through the digestive system without breaking down, meaning your body can't absorb their full nutritional value. This is why nutrition experts recommend consuming ground flaxseed instead. The fine texture allows your body to access the omega-3 SAL lignans and fiber fully, maximizing every spoonful's health potential. Flax seeds are also incredibly versatile. You can sprinkle them over oatmeal, blend them into smoothies, mix them into yogurt, or use them as an egg substitute in baking. Simply mix 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed with 3 tablespoons of water. For seniors with reduced appetite or difficulty chewing, this adaptability makes flax seeds an easy way to fortify meals without significantly increasing portion sizes. And unlike some superfoods that lose potency when cooked, flax seeds retain most of their nutritional power even after baking, making them an excellent choice for both raw and cooked dishes. Studies from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition have shown that consuming just 1 to 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed daily can significantly lower LDL bad cholesterol in as little as 3 months. For those over 60, that's not just a number on a blood test, it's a tangible reduction in cardiovascular risk. Combine that with their potential to help maintain brain sharpness, support joint health, and keep digestion smooth, and you have a seed that truly earns a place in your daily diet. Better tip, buy whole flax seeds and grind them yourself in small batches to preserve freshness and nutrient content. Store the ground seeds in an airtight container in the refrigerator and aim for 1 to 2 tablespoons daily mixed into your meals. This small habit can deliver big protective benefits for your heart, brain, and digestion well into your later years. Number 2. Chia seeds. For seniors over 60, chia seeds are a nutritional powerhouse that can make a measurable difference in energy, hydration, and long-term heart health, and they do it in a way that's gentle on the digestive system. These tiny black or white seeds have been a staple in ancient Aztec and Mayan diets for centuries, prized for their ability to sustain endurance. Modern research has confirmed what these early civilizations instinctively knew. Chia seeds are rich in plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, high-quality protein, antioxidants, and perhaps most importantly for older adults, an extraordinary amount of soluble fiber. In fact, chia seeds can absorb up to 12 times their weight in water, forming a gel-like texture when soaked. This gel helps slow the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream, which means more stable blood glucose levels, a critical benefit for seniors managing type 2 diabetes or insulin resistance. The hydration effect of chia gel can also help prevent constipation and support healthy bowel movements, an often overlooked factor in maintaining energy and comfort after 60. And unlike some high-fiber foods that can cause bloating or discomfort, Chia-soluble fiber is generally what, when introduced gradually, that same gel also keeps you feeling full longer, which is useful for weight management without the need for restrictive diets. From a cardiovascular perspective, chia seeds' combination of ALA omega-3 south fiber and plant antioxidants helps lower LDL cholesterol and triglycerides while raising HDL good cholesterol. Over time, this can reduce the risk of atherosclerosis, heart attack, and stroke, conditions that disproportionately affect seniors. Chia seeds are also an excellent source of plant-based calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus, all crucial for maintaining bone density. Given that bone loss accelerates with age, especially in postmenopausal women, regularly including chia in your diet can be a natural way to reinforce skeletal strength without relying solely on supplements. For seniors with mild arthritis or joint stiffness, chia's anti-inflammatory profile can provide subtle but meaningful relief, helping maintain mobility and independence. Preparation matters, though. Eating chia seeds dry can be irritating to the digestive tract and even pose a choking risk if not accompanied by enough liquid. The safest and most beneficial way to consume them is after soaking, either in water, milk, or a smoothie base for at least 15 to 30 minutes. This allows them to fully expand and develop their gel, maximizing hydration benefits and nutrient absorption. For a simple daily habit, try adding 1 to 2 tablespoons of soaked chia seeds to your morning oatmeal, yogurt, or blended fruit drink. Long-term, studies have linked regular chia consumption with reduced inflammatory markers and better blood pressure control. Benefits that can translate into more energy, sharper focus, and better overall resilience as you age. And because chia seeds have a mild, neutral taste, they can be incorporated into both sweet and savory dishes without overpowering flavor. Better tip: keep a jar of pre-soaked chia gel in your refrigerator and add a few spoonfuls to your meals throughout the day. This not only boosts hydration and digestive health, but also ensures a steady delivery of heart and brain support, nutrients that your body will thank you for well into your 80s and beyond. Number 3. Pumpkin seeds. For seniors over 60. Pumpkin seeds, also called pepitas, pack an impressive amount of heart, brain, and bone-supporting nutrients into a small, easy-to-eat snack. They're rich in magnesium, a mineral that helps regulate blood pressure, supports nerve function, and keeps muscles including the heart working smoothly. Magnesium intake often declines with age, making pumpkin seeds an easy, natural way to fill the gap. They also provide zinc for immune health, plant-based omega-3 south for inflammation control, and tryptophan, which can improve sleep quality, something many older adults struggle with. Their combination of protein and healthy fats helps stabilize blood sugar and maintain steady energy levels throughout the day, which is critical for avoiding fatigue or dizziness. Unlike some seeds, pumpkin seeds are soft enough to eat raw or roasted without chewing difficulty, and they store well for quick snacks or meal toppings. Studies have linked regular pumpkin seed consumption to better prostate health in men, improved bladder function, and reduced arthritis symptoms, benefits that directly address common age-related concerns. Better tip: eat a small handful, about 1 ounce of unsalted pumpkin seeds, daily as a snack, or sprinkle them over salads, soups, or oatmeal. Roasting enhances flavor, but keep heat moderate to preserve nutrients. Number 4. Sunflower seeds. For seniors over 60. Sunflower seeds are more than just a casual snack. They're a concentrated source of vitamin E, one of the most important antioxidants for protecting cells from age-related damage. Vitamin E helps maintain skin elasticity, supports immune function, and safeguards brain health by reducing oxidative stress, which is linked to cognitive decline. These seeds are also rich in selenium, a mineral that works hand in hand with vitamin E to strengthen antioxidant defenses, as well as magnesium and healthy fats that keep the heart and blood vessels functioning smoothly. For older adults, this combination can help lower blood pressure, ease mild inflammation in joints, and promote better circulation to the extremities, reducing cold hands and feet. Sunflower seeds also contain phytosterols, compounds that naturally help lower LDL cholesterol, which is key for preventing plaque buildup in arteries. Their soft texture makes them easy to chew, and they can be eaten raw, roasted, or added to salads, yogurt, or whole grain breads without much preparation. The only caution is to avoid heavily salted or flavored varieties, which can contribute to high sodium intake, a concern for seniors managing blood pressure. Better tip: choose unsalted, shelled sunflower seeds and keep a small container on hand for daily snacking. Aim for about a quarter cup per day to enjoy the cardiovascular, immune, and brain benefits without excess calories or sodium. When it comes to seeds, the difference between protecting your health and quietly harming it can be as small as knowing which ones to keep and which ones to throw away. For seniors over 60, every choice matters more because our bodies don't bounce back as quickly from toxins, nutrient gaps, or blood sugar swings. The 4 dangerous seeds we covered today: apple seeds, bitter apricot kernels, castor beans, and ackee seeds might seem harmless or even natural, but they carry risks that can build over time or strike suddenly, especially for older adults. On the other hand, the 4 safe, powerful seeds, flax seeds, chia seeds, pumpkin seeds, and sunflower seeds, are easy, affordable ways to nourish your heart, brain, bones, and immune system every single day. The takeaway is simple: nature gives us both medicine and poison, often in the smallest packages. By making small, smart swaps like adding ground flax to your breakfast instead of blending apples with seeds, you're not just eating better. You're giving your body the tools it needs to stay active, independent, and sharp for decades to come. And remember, the habits you choose today will decide how strong you feel at 70, 80, and beyond. You can make them count.